that disputed call in the Braves-Cardinals game overshadowing something that there is no dispute about. Chipper Jones had a Hall of Fame career for the Braves. Hard to imagine him no longer there. Hard to imagine anyone other than Tim Kurkjian to put it in perspective.
I am here to announce that the 2012 season will be my last season in professional baseball. I've been in professional baseball for 23 years. I feel now that it's time to do something else.
The first time Bobby Cox ever met Chipper Jones, he knew where he was headed.
He's a first-round ballot Hall of Fame.
Great face, Cox said, then added, some guys you can tell right away. I knew he'd be a star.
Swing, hot fly ball, back to right center, and the Braves have won it!
Jones was indeed that, a surefire first ballot Hall of Famer. By most statistical measures, Jones is one of the four best third basemen of all time, behind Mike Schmidt, Eddie Matthews, and George Brett. Jones had the highest OPS of any third baseman in history. He won an MVP, finished in the top 10 of the MVP voting 6 times. He won a batting title, scored 100 runs in a season 8 times, and drove in 100 9 times. Only 2 players in Major League history batted 300 with 100 RBIs 7 times for teams that finished in first place. Joe DiMaggio and Chipper Jones. That's it. That's the list. From his rookie year until his second to the last season, over 15 years, Jones hit in the middle of the order for a championship-caliber team. After his rookie season in 1995, narrowly lost the Rookie of the Year voting to Hideo Nomo, Jones received a signed baseball from one of his idols, Cal Ripken, who wrote, "Now comes the hard part." But Jones got only better from there, constantly adjusting his swing from both sides of the plate, which is why he is certainly one of the 5 greatest switch hitters in baseball history. Since the amateur baseball draft began in 1965, no #1 pick in the country has made it to the Hall of Fame. Ken Griffey Jr. and Jones will be the first 2. The pre-draft contract negotiation with the Braves took only a few hours. Jones's father was his agent. Jones could have signed for much more, but he wanted to be the first pick. He wanted to play right away, and he said he was going to make so much money playing the game, he didn't need to make it all in his first contract. Jones was right, and so was Cox. Great face, great player, and for almost 20 years, Chipper Jones was the face of a franchise.